Hello and welcome everyone to the holiday special, the holiday music special here at Midpen Media Center. This is a staff session and we are going to be hearing from EPACenter Arts, Jazz Band, and Youth Choir, followed by Potential Jazz Ensemble. So stick around, we're going to have a great holiday show for you. Thanks a lot.
Miles and laughter and strife. star to fall.
Wonderful. That was the EPACenter Jazz Band. Thank you. And we also have the choir who was here earlier. Let's ask the choir back up. Come on, guys. You've just listened to the EPACenter, let me get that right, EPACenter Arts Choir and Jazz Band, and I want to introduce the choir director, Michael Turner, who you've been listening to right here.
Hello.
Hi, Michael.
How are you?
How long have you been working with the choir?
Only a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months.
That's fantastic. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much. Your music is beautiful. Thanks. And I'd also like to invite up to the stage the director of EPACenter in East Palo Alto, and that is Nadine Rambo. Nadine, come on up. Hi, how are you?
Good.
You must be really proud about today, huh?
I'm very proud. They did a fantastic job.
Great, they did. Let's give them all a round of applause again. Nadine, how long have you been the executive director?
Just over a year, actually.
And the center's only been open for about a couple of years, right?
A couple of years, yes. And we'll be opening a brand new state-of-the-art building in 2020 in East Palo Alto.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about how the center started and all of this?
Sure. So EPACenter Arts is a creative youth development organization that amplifies the talents, realizes the potential, and emphasizes the development of youth in East Palo Alto. We serve youth who are ages 12 to 25, providing instruction in all of the art forms, as well as linking them to opportunities in college and career, and providing them leadership opportunities within the organization.
That's wonderful. What a great service. Glad to have you here, and glad.
I'm so proud to be here with everybody.
Yeah, me too. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, choir. Thank you, band. Stay tuned, because up next we have the Potential Jazz Ensemble in just a little bit. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. This is Ron McCluskey. On behalf of Edison TV and my program, Classic Movies with Ron McCluskey, we want to wish you a happy holiday. As a special treat, I'd like to recite the wonderful poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement C. Moore. It will be presented by 7 classic stars of TV and movies, and I hope you enjoy it. A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement C. Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had settled our brain for a long winter's nap. And out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash, and the moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear? But a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a flash it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricanes fly, as they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head in and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, all right, Charlie, old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But the wink of his eye and the twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down off a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Very, very much. That song, I'm sure many of you recognized it, Silent Night, a little twist on it. We sort of potentialize most of the songs that we do. And I say potentialize so that at this point I'm going to introduce the band to you, because usually by the end of these things, we forget to do it. Or I may forget somebody's name, so I'm going to do it while I know everybody here. The group is called the Potential Jazz Ensemble. We've been together for a long time, and this is like the third year we've done a holiday show here at the Media Center. So we're going to try to keep this tradition going and do many more. The first song we did, I want to tell you about that one before we continue. The first song was entitled We Five Kings. I know there were 3 kings, so they say, but we found out there were actually 2 others, so we sort of done it in an arrangement for us, We Five Kings. And the name of the band, okay, to my right here on piano, keyboards, Mr. Melvin Arterberry. On guitar, Mr. Harry Haru Hall. Here on the bass, my man, Mr. Paul Collins. Saxophone and those a medley of horns there, Mr. Thomas Myers. My name is Jesse Norfleet, and we are the Potential Jazz Ensemble. And we're going to continue. The next tune we're going to do, I believe, is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. One more song, and we're going to wrap this all up. But this is going to be a medley. 3 songs that I'm sure you've all heard. If you recognize it, feel free to sing along. Don't sing too loud, but you can sing along. No, we're fine with you singing, but the person sitting next to you might not like it. So just be aware of them. But please, thank you all for coming. And I'm going to wrap this up with the band. What's the medley? You.
Well, that was the Potential Jazz Ensemble, and that concludes our show here at Midpen Media Center in Palo Alto, California. We hope you all have a happy holiday and a holiday filled with lots of joy, love, and lots of music. Thank you very much.